Oh, Jamar's gone live, hasn't he? Jamar, what you been doing, naughty boy? Let's see if he's got voice.
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Coming up,
MLB, road to show.
Into the box now, Danny Tyson, 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Essential for them at this point.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And they won't come close. Stepping up to the plate, Jamar Thomas. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second.
Ready for another chance? Jamar Thomas, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Grounded back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Digging in to try it again, Charlie Culberson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-2 in the air out toward right field. Cabrera is after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
I'm not even playing the game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Bobby Friedman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here comes the 0-1. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Jamar Thomas. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fellows is off at first with 2 away. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Second baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Charlie Culberson. And they're runners at the corners now. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Well, coaches always say first things first, right? You can't make the throw if you don't have the ball in your hand. Looked like he was eyeing the runner, and the ball went right by him. An error, and a run scored as the result.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good... Ready once again, Jamar Thomas. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. A bouncer to the left side. And quickly, there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Danny Tyson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Tyson.
Oh, a diving effort.
Season 4.
His glove.
That's what everyone's been
and
saying.
not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what 11-1 at the end of this one. The Generals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
He's found out, like, it's not from any of the people, he's just kind of figured it out. It will be
the Stars have so digging in now, Jimmy Meyer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-2. Oh, and he has some trouble with.
So I'm playing this thing called this crucial job in the FA.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
That ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it.
One there. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw. Digging in, Christopher Negron, and their runners at the corners now.
Second baseman, Christopher Negron.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Standing in, Jamar Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And now pitch on the way.
Jamar Thomas.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2. But yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
Settling in now, Elliot Cornell. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Elliot Cornell.
And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. The tag gets one. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there's your unassisted double play. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. An inning in the books. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamar Thomas. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounder down the line at third. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Into the box now, Elliot Cornell. He drew a walk his first time up.
Elliot Cornell.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Drilled to first. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jamar Thomas. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, Hero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Elliot Cornell.
Cornell.
And the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 3 hits. Digging in once again, Ildemaro Vargas. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Thomas right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jamar Thomas. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Popped him up. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. This is flared out towards second. Oh, and he misses it. Throw won't get him. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Oh,
so striding forward now, Elliott Cornell.
Second baseman, Elliott Cornell.
3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Into the box, Henry Tomori.
The center fielder number 27, Henry Tomori.
And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bobby Friedman.
Third baseman, Bobby Friedman.
1-1. Hit out towards second. And now a jump throw against his body. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
The catcher, number 36.
Now to the plate, Dan Rylander. Ready with the 1-1. Soft liner to the left side. On the second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded.
Leading off for Jackson.
Stepping up now, Jimmy Meyer. Already the beginning of the 7th inning. Very brisk pace to it so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jamar Thomas. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field.
Always hits the ball, man.
The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-0 lead.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now batting, Elliott Cornell. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Thomas leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1. Now at the plate, Ildemaro Vargas. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ruiz is there. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Mississippi Braves led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Richard Chang gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Stephen Luis was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Everyone's happy.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Mississippi Braves. 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Generals, no runs but only 2 hits, 3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes.
game's future star Adam Saucedo, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something if he continues to do that.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. 2 runs have scored. He pulls into third safely as they jump out ahead with 3 runs scoring on the play. Digging in, Jamar Thomas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Digging in, Henry Tamori. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Already their second double of this first inning, guys.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Culberson. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. Negron is up with it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. At the plate, Jamar Thomas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Stepping into the box, Ernest Cabrera. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin.
Thomas from the grass. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2. Striding into the box, Jack Reinheimer. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win moving into the later innings.
2 is left, Ruiz. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So coming to the plate, Jamar Thomas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch.
Ooh,
fastball that he's way out in front of, a swing and a miss.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
On to first, a double play. So stepping in, Ernest Cabrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Played on the backhand. Culberson, the relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The shortstop, Jamar Thomas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
That's center fielder number 27.
Now at the plate, Henry Tamori. The 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Zavala on the move. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 9-5 ball game. Now in the box, Charlie Culberson. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Skied into very shallow right. Cabrera moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits. No. Ready now, Chris Ferrillo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Thomas takes it in. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning. At the plate, Jamar Thomas. He singled his last time up.
Jamar Thomas.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoke toward third. And that gets through a base hit. He's 3 for 5.
Every game the pitcher gets the lineup card, he circles the guy that can't beat him. Well, obviously he didn't circle this guy. That's his 3rd knock of the game, and he has been on fire lately.
At the plate, Henry Tamori bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready once again, Charlie Culberson. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Jackson Generals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame. Minor League Baseball. Now at the plate, Jimmy Meyer. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
Jimmy Meyer.
The 2-1 home. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, and they turn the double play. Digging in, Jamar Thomas. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the 2nd out. Ready now, Alexis Uribe. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Alexis Uribe.
The 0-1 delivery. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit. No. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jamar Thomas.
Jamar Thomas.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Striding in once again, Michael Zavala. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. Ready for another chance, Alexis Uribe. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. 2-2, here it is. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Jamar Thomas. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out.
Digging in once again, Jamar Thomas. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other.
Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-2 ball game. Ready for another shot now, Tony Kennedy. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such 90 inning guys. It all boils down to who's bullpen.
Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Geronimo Peralta. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 2-2 count. Here it comes. The middle. Scooped up, underhanded flip to second for one. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. 4-2 the final score today. Jackson came through late, taking the lead in the eighth to secure the victory. Chris Daniel claims